I'm Adriano Goldschmidt. Today I live in Los Angeles since 20 years. Originally, I'm Italian, where I learn creativity. In America, I learn how to bring creativity to the market. All the bad things that they are today around, we invented in the 80s. It was a period of time that, from the ecological point of view, was a disaster. In terms that the stonewash, the PP, all the toxic processes, they are coming from that period of time. So I started to realize early 90s sustainability and all the eco problem, and that's the reason why I was so excited about Tencel. I can divide my period of time in probably two different times. The 90s when I did small things in that direction, like for instance using Tencel but washing in the wrong way. So basically the result was probably zero. In the 2010 was when I was already an activist and a fighter with honestly a clear vision that the action supposed to start from the beginning. That means agriculture, the way that we grow fibers. And that is the time that I had the vision of the complete change, going from the fibers to the creation of the indigo, to how we dye the indigo, how we manufacture it, and how we produce and how we distribute. So sustainability today is a very complex subject. I remember I was super excited because I already mentally was ready to fight for a better process. And that's why I was so excited to use a fiber that was clearly an amazing improvement in this direction. For sure, Tencel and Lenzing is bringing a clear vision of what the future has to be. That is zero emissions, circularity, introduce fiber where we have a complete control and traceability. I was very, very excited to go to Lenzing. First of all, I have to say, beautiful place. And in some way to find such a big factory in that place is totally unexpected. When you see Lenzing, is everything happening in the same place. So the concatenation of the whole process, honestly, is amazing. Tencel Modal with indigo is, I think, in our industry is going to be a milestone, because we get a shortcut that is incredible. Basically, we skip the rope dyeing that until now is, we think, is there to stay, but it's not there to stay because consider just one thing. A rope dyeing is taking minimum 20,000 liters of water, plus chemicals, energy, CO2 emissions. So it's honestly is a gigantic thing. The Tencel Modal Indigo shows that there is another way, that is to dye, and this one is so incredible beneficial in terms of sustainability and also as a process. Not only because the sustainable aspect that anyhow is very, very important from our point of view, but also because the Tencel Modal Indigo is creating a product that has a different crocking than regular rope dyeing. Crocking is very low, very, very low compared to the tradition. This one is opening the possibility of using indigo modal in different areas. Honestly, I like to see that one day learning from Lenzing. We're going to be able to dye cotton in the same way and change the industry in better. The name is Seed of Joy. The joy is about the fact that we have more freedom. The joy is that we make a product that is much more sustainable. And the joy is also that we can create in a different way, in terms that Indigo Modal is giving the possibility to different kind of garments that is not only the 5-pocket jeans. And also we have the advantage of the hand feeling and the comfort. This collection is also about going back to fashion. Fashion business is extremely important because I think the consumer is for sure motivated from the sustainability and the fact that they know that they're buying a better product, but also they have to go back to emotion that fashion is giving. That's why we have new fits. We have unexpected things in the collection. That means, for instance, we have a very important product for me that are the sweaters, because the characteristic of the fiber is opening the future. And this one is the most important thing at the end of Tencel Modal Indigo, that is open up more categories, more product, and more fashion that I think people is looking for today. Our era today is about giving the people more freedom, more comfort, and nothing is better than this fiber. First of all, we've been applying a criteria that is in general inspiring my work. That is about working together with people, with different factories, with different organizations, and putting them together. And everybody is giving a contribution to create a project or create a new product. The first collaborator, when we heard about this development, we was very excited. After this, I've been using the fiber and developing the fiber into fabrics at Blue Diamond for the denim, and we're in the loop where we've been developing the knits. We've been able to collaborate with an amazing company that is Shima Seiki. They produce incredible, efficient looms machines to make sweaters, but they have a great service in terms of assistance, and they love the idea to bring the Tencel Modal Indigo into a new category. And so because the fact that the fiber has a very low crocking, we feel very confident to bring it into a product that requires different physical characteristics than the jean. The jean is much more flexible from that point of view, but the tops in general, and in particular sweaters, are requiring to be wearable without creating any kind of damage. So the crocking is a very important result that we got with the fiber. Then we have also the Tencel yarn, and this one is also a very strong improvement with respect to the past. Then in the finishing, we've been collaborating with one of the major players in the industry, that is Tonello. Tonello is not only masters in producing machines, but the good thing of Tonello is that they developing processes, they giving assistance to the customer. Like in our case, we have to understand that Tencel Modal Indigo is a new product. It's dyed in indigo in a different way and requires a certain experience and research in terms to get the better results. And also, obviously, our team in Los Angeles that is putting an amazing passion and dedication to the project, but also all the people that they are working in Los Angeles to help us in developing the parents, the paramakers, the sewers, all people that are part of the LA industry, and they have an amazing experience and they contribute to make Seed of Joy a great product that has to find a location, a place in our industry. One important collaboration was in changing the yarn thread from the traditional that normally is a cotton polyester that is not degradable. And we changed in collaboration with Craftsville to 100% Tencel sewing thread that has physical characteristics that they are higher. And very important thing is part of our project that every product that we make has to be 100% recyclable. Tencel Modal Indigo, we have to give credit to Lenzing. Lenzing is opened the way to the industry for a big change.